This is an ESHAY, a fierce predator in Australian society. They often sport designer attire in pursuit of status. Their most noteworthy aspect, however, is their tendency to take part in conflict.
Oi, cunt!
Shouting their battle cries, it is clearly time to fight.
Shit, hold on. You wanna drive, mate? Yeah, mate. Yeah,
additionally, ESHAYs exhibit fiendish behaviour.
Come on, you dog, Huskii, come on.
This is an alpha, distinguishable by his red shoes.
Oh shit, come on. Come on. Oh shit. ESHAYS!
Yet, the beta lad is able to take him down.
Yeah, you dog!
But he is unaware of a couple of tricks the alpha has up his sleeve.
Yeah, bah. Think you're taking me down, yeah? Huh? Come on.
The alpha loots his victim's bum bag.
Yeah, you
then proceeds to torment the poor
Tell him your
beta.
A1 speech, eh? Tell him your A1 speech, yeah? Yeah, fucking tell the bitches, eh? Tell the snack bitches, eh? Yeah,
The alpha lad
kiss the
demands
shoes.
the beta
Kiss my
kisses his
fucking
shoes,
dog
a
claw.
clear indication of
Yeah,
great
come on, yeah,
respect.
kiss him. Give him a lick, give him a lick. Look at this. Yeah. Stay down, you dog. What's this dog got today?
The
huh?
bum bag contains the necessities for an ESHAY lad on his day-to-day.
Boys. Thanks, you dog cunt. Yes.
And with his newly polished shoes, the alpha strides away satisfied, yet remains unaware of what is to come, for his way of living is coming to an end.
While the definition of an ESHAY differs from source to source, you can boil it down to two main components: people who 1. Often sesh, and 2. Often staunch. But obviously it goes further than that. This subculture has spread its wings across Australia. They're inescapable to the average Aussie. If you've had to catch public transport, shop at Coles, or just go to the city, you've definitely seen one. And these lads are as chaotic as they are predacious, with a tendency to enforce their powerful wrath on the average passerby. But did you know that the trend which gave birth to modern ESHAYs started over 4 decades ago? The term originates from inner western Sydney, which in the 1980s saw the spark of a youthful graffiti scene, defining delinquent behaviour hand in hand with criminality and disobedience. Back then, these lads were called urchers, known in the youth crime scene as kids who made their money through illegal means. Urchers were well into burglary, selling drugs, and threatening people aggressively to get their cash, all the while tagging their names up in places where they were being cheeky. In the 80s, graffiti gangs began out of the inner city suburbs. Infamous and respected graffiti artists would go on to rap about their criminal activities using Shakespearean literary techniques such as Pig Latin. And this pretty much sums up ESHAY behavior, a combination of the urcher lifestyle where they make their easy, dirty money, and the pride they get from tagging up their names and telling their stories on lad rap tracks. And finally, the last link of the ESHAY Ainche. These urcher kids then went on to imitate famous celebrity rappers, taking to the stores to steal their favorite designer clothes, fusing together the ESHAY lifestyle and its uniform. Polo shirts to keep them on the prowl, shorty shorts letting their supple calves bulge, and a mullet growing longer and more unwashed to the day, like a mane to a lion. But all pale in comparison to the ultimate method ESHAY Adelays use to establish dominance: the red shoes. Now, while unfortunately dressing like an ESHAY is no crime, the uniform pairs with it like goon and nangs.
Absolutely perfect.
The behavior associated with this subculture is crooked. While one ESHAY can be a vicious predator, a group of ESHAYs is a true nightmare. Terrifying gangs like the Brisbane North Side have formed, who are often seen rolling cunts for a dart, yelling too loud, or posting up like this or this on social media. And speaking of social media, it has provided the ultimate platform for fight accounts, stealing hotties, kids smoking crack and cracking one another, posting up with designer alongside the fattest Ong-Bay rips. Is the reputation ESHAY lads have gained justified, or is this kind of behavior just something that they use to stunt online? More importantly, should we be doing more to lock up ESHAYs and throw away the key? Well, I'm headed to Melbourne CBD to find out what I can from those who know them best. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to be a part of a little documentary that I'm doing? Free buds. Take a seat. Excuse me. Would you like free buds? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Tell you what, mate. Don't fucking wake the motherfucker up when you sleep.
Do you know a lot of ESHAYs?
Yeah.
What do you think about ESHAYs, man?
They're pretty dumb cunts, I can't lie.
They walk around like they're in the place and they try to intimidate people when they really don't need to.
What's the worst thing that you've experienced or seen?
They were just trying to like start shit with me and I'm like, I just wanted to move away from this situation.
What do you two think about ESHAYs?
Hate them.
I don't know, just don't do it. It's scary. I don't like it.
They act like cunts, bro. They act like cunts. They're dickheads.
You know, hate is a strong word,
They bring
bro.
nothing to Australia.
Do you see them, what, like every day?
Pretty often.
And they're always these little 12-year-olds, like, think they're hard, but yeah, once.
I don't know, they're fuckwits. They're usually young.
I feel like they're just kids acting hard, bro. Gangsters actually don't call themselves ESHAYs.
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen any like really old ESHAYs.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
What do you think drives ESHAYs to do this sort of stuff?
It gets to their head, basically. I don't know.
Trying to be a sick cunt.
You know, they've gotten it from like all the cunts that were older.
You know what? Next time we see a ESHAY, let's just kill them.
Alright, yeah, I'm down.
It doesn't matter what fucked up shit happened in your life. You can't be doing fucked up shit to other people. I don't give a fuck if man's like been addicted to drugs since, you know, like 2.
Did you want a free bud?
Yeah, that's why I came here.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, yeah. I have one last one. There you go. Is that enough for you?
That's okay.
Yo, okay.
Hello, beautiful lady. This is for you. It's cause I'm black. Wait, can't free ads?
I bought, no, what?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't got any odds, bro. No, it's a joke.
Run your fucking pockets, mate.
The thing is, I actually give people a flower. That's what, I don't want to take my pants off, bro. What are you doing? Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. The city is a lucrative and malleable epicenter for ESHAY activity, and it serves as a boundless playground for ESHAYs to urge, torment, and steal. But what if I told you of a land far, far away? A lawless land where ESHAYs run seemingly wild without anybody to stop them. A land where cars lay ripe for the picking. A land whose mayors abuse their own residents on public transport. I am of course talking about the spine-chilling suburbs. And the worst of them all, as I've been informed, is Frankston. Today we're actually going to investigate, you know, what makes Frankston so damn degenerate and criminal. We're getting up to the scary train station, guys. I'm terrified. Hi there. We're here at Frankston Station. Nice to meet you, my bro. What would you classify as being an ESHAY?
A rat. I hate ESHAYs.
Anyway,
I don't like ESHAYs, nah.
Why don't you like it?
Because they're ESHAYs.
Man, they're just annoying, you know.
I don't know, because just the way they dress and stuff, they just, yeah, I don't know, don't like them.
How often do you encounter one?
Oh, every day.
What do they do?
Run around, yell.
You kind of just see it around. You know, I haven't really had anything personally, but...
Do you guys know much about ESHAYs?
Yeah. Nah.
Okay. Have you had encounters with them in public?
Yeah, most days.
What's like the gnarliest thing?
Seen them getting a punch on. Yeah, 20 of them.
I got threatened with a knife for my shoes.
Do you think that Frankston relatively has more ESHAYs than other places?
It does, but it's not as bad as people say it is from like out of Frankston.
Since that clip, I Own Frankston blew up, like... Wait, you know the person? Does he own Frankston?
Sure. Whatever he thinks, sure.
Attention Seshscribers, I tried to get in touch with Tommy from 99 and he didn't respond. If any of you loyal subscribers know Tommy from 99 or are Tommy from 99, please hit me up at my Instagram here. Tommy, I'm 100% serious when I say this. I just want an interview. You will be rewarded. I'll buy you TNs. I'll buy you TNs. That is a promise. Let me do an interview on you, okay? Now back to the video. Throughout my Frankston tour, it was clear that the suburbs have a higher presence of ESHAY activity, with remnants of culture embedded in their dress style. By the way, I like your NTs. I like your TNs. Did you stab someone? No. You didn't take them? And well, more people tend to be ESHAYs. And one of these people was this bloke, Danny the Donny, who requested he have his face blurred due to his connections to one of the locally feared ESHAY gangs.
The other week there was a stabbing over in the corner around there. Someone got stabbed in the face and then there was 2 like full beatings over there, same day. So it's not something that you just like see occasionally, you see it often. You just get used to it after a while.
And he was not the only ESHAY we interviewed in Frankston. Would you consider yourself an ESHAY?
Nothing much.
No, definitely not.
What's your like goals?
Just make money.
I don't even know. Just chill.
I don't know, same as him, just kick back and have much fun as you can.
You guys do?
I don't.
What can you say to people who want to like avoid this kind of stuff?
Eye contact.
Eye contact?
Yeah.
Looking at an ESHAY, it's like staring at Medusa.
Yeah.
It's rough, you can see, like everywhere you look there's ESHAYs.
What can we do about it?
I don't know, get them out of here.
I own Frankston. I own Frankston. It doesn't matter whether you're from the CBD.
It's not fun, it's not cool, it's just weird, bro.
Or the suburbs.
Like, bro, just figure something else to do.
Because hatred towards ESHAY lads is something shared amongst the large majority of Australian society. And for good reason. Associated with this subculture is the constant threat of violence, which undoubtedly has no place in modern Australia. Many methods of dealing with this subculture and its detriments have been considered, but all are just merely an extension of 2 main approaches to eradicating ESHAYs from Australian society. To create a world without ESHAYs. And this first one, I like a lot.
Youth crime has reached crisis point in...
It's a terrorism, mate, because the whole town is under siege.
Kids as young as 7 contributing.
Youth crime in Queensland running rampant.
All of my life, if some cheeky little mongrel said to me that, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Put the rights of the victims ahead of the rights of the offenders.
Relocation to a faraway place.
But let's take away welfare.
1,000 kilometres from Townsville, 1,000 kilometres from Cairns.
By enforcing tougher legislation, crackdowns on delinquency along with petty crime, and holding children criminally accountable, we can be finally freed from casual ridicule, public nuisance, and ugly vandalism.
Hey, Miles. Where's me cone, bruh?
Y'all
Yeah, back.
Now finish your fucking cone already, Alex.
Fucking did your dog.
Your cone.
Oh, you can't give me that shit. Cone's on.
Youth crime will dwindle as a result of the persecution and tougher reactions. And finally, these dastardly mongrels will fall in line to realize their true fate as a janitor, mailman, or even a fry cook. A world without ESHAYs. A world without ESHAYs. A world without ESHAYs. However, it seems that somehow intensifying criminal sentencing for young, petty criminals actually doesn't convince them to change their lives for the better. You see, historically countries like Australia have cracked down on youth crime, mainly by sending more and more kids to court proceedings. And while the amount of kids committing petty crime did slightly decrease, we saw more and more children being formally convicted, and an astounding 72% of these kids reoffended within just a year. While harsher punishments upon youth criminals may sound appealing on paper, all we're really doing is fanning the fire for resentment towards society. All in all, there might be a better way of going about it. Which brings me to option I. to inform. What do you think we can do to kind of stop this problem?
I feel like education about it would be really important.
Perhaps it is our responsibility to educate young criminals.
I reckon we should get them to like learn in a way that they can learn, so they should like learn how to use their abilities productively.
After all, education is the most important factor in changing one's life. Throughout my studies of the species, one thing is overwhelmingly apparent. ESHAYS have an insatiable drive to make money, but rather than a trade where workers exploit government paychecks through doing fuck all, or a profession where workers exploit other workers in need of a service, ESHAYS turn instead to selling drugs, breaking and entering, running scams, and of course, their 100% discount on retail goods. Now, becoming a kingpin of a drug empire and exploiting people rich and poor has its place in our world. However, the main issue is that ESHAYS don't positively impact the community. They don't respect the government, and worst of all, they don't pay taxes. But I believe that despite these heinous crimes, ESHAYS are more than just skinny slabs of meat fueled by drugs and alcohol. Because of their luster for power and money, they actually have a chance at becoming profitable tools for our society.
Fuck off, you dog. I didn't even think about that. Oh, how you feeling, man, Joel? Oh, fuck, I'm ready, mate.
Oh, this fire's getting real low. Anyone got something like...
I don't even fucking have clothes cut.
Oh, what's that? It's just my graduation certificate. Might as well put it to good use.
Oh.
No way you went through. Oh, you went through school, mate.
He's a fucking nerd. You're a fucking dumb cunt. Fucking nerd cunt.
I had a little help from ChatGPT, but you know.
I haven't been
Mate, don't you need that for like most jobs? A job? You think I'm gonna get a fucking job, cunt?
You are flop. Fucking job. Fucking dumb jungle dog. Buzz, did you hear that? I think someone's coming. Oh shit,
Wait! I just want to help. Okay?
Yeah, whatever. Fuck off, mate.
You lads, you know, you've been chased to the edges of society. When people look at you, they just feel enraged. They don't see the value that you have as people, or the skills which you possess. They treat you as subhuman, and I think that is a disgrace. Each one of you have a particular set of skills and talents. Believe me when I say that you don't have to live with this resentment for the system. You can make it your bitch.
All the money I've made since I was 6 has just been selling drugs, bah!
You sell drugs over Snapchat. You have referrals and mates rates and discounts. You could be a great marketing manager someday.
Mate, I haven't done much with my life, but I can grow some pretty good blood. I can even got my own strain. ESHAYS.
That's easy, man. You could be a genetic engineer, you fucking brainiac.
All I do, mate, is I fight cunts that don't deserve it, and I tear apart families all day and all the time.
Look, man, just hear me out. You could be a great cop. Listen.
I smell bacon.
Trust me, bro, you're already half of the way there. Look, lads, I can't make it clear enough. You're all gifted, but you choose to use these things for the wrong reason. I promise each of you lads can achieve greatness in your life, and all it takes is one small step. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past, all that matters is what you make of the future. So, are you lads ready to take the first step with me? Forcing ESHAYS lads to conform to the mold of an average member of our society is like trying to fit a puzzle piece into a jigsaw space it just simply isn't shaped for. It just won't work.
There's not much you can really do. I would say, all the ESHAYS out there, you're not cool, bro. You're not cool.
Before we expect anything more from ESHAYS lads, we should try to have a little perspective and ask, why would an ESHAYS benefit from this? Being an Eshay is, at its core, a countercultural movement, tied to resentment towards society and all of its flaws. By working a job which benefits the general public, they betray the core message the subculture intends to send. As everyday members of society, it is not our responsibility to control the path which Eshay lads take. The only person we have the power to influence greatly is ourselves.
Just let them be them. One day they'll get caught, that's their problem.
Rather than influencing these lads to conform, the wisest of us will simply acknowledge the foundational values of being an Eshay.
Don't look down on us, like we're just little kids trying to have fun, you know?
If Eshay lads are ever to change and become functional members of society, may it occur naturally. All we should focus on is ensuring that we, and fellow citizens, never, ever lock eyes with an Eshay lad.
All bite or bark, line of the CBD, striding, stalking, praying, making all of that beef and cheese. My main expelling fire is a desire that I feel. King of the jungle, no competition, and all these bitches kneel.